low testosterone, problem with muscle building, okay, so ED, mental issue, anxiety, low DHT. In this video I will show you what tests you need to do as a man if you want to biohack your health, okay? And we start with simple blood test, okay? So I think every man should do every year a blood test or complete hormonal panel, okay? So we are talking about total testosterone because we want to see full production capacity. We are talking about free testosterone, it's most functionally active type of testosterone, okay? DHT, not so reliable in blood tests, but still can give you overview if your 5-alpha reductase is working or not, okay? So it confirms if 5-alpha conversion is low or not. You can always cross-check with Dutch test, okay? So estradiol, also cross-check with Dutch, can also give you a nice overview if your estradiol is in golden range, like from 20 to 35 picogram per milliliter. This is where your libido will be good and also your erection quality will be great, okay? Prolactin, the devil hormone working against testosterone, okay? So and working against your dopamine, guys, motivation and everything, okay? So you need to lower prolactin, for me, as low as possible, okay? So elevated prolactin, like I told you, can suppress dopamine, testosterone, okay? So testicular sensitivity will decrease significantly, okay? Your body, for example, will not react that good to HCG and so on, okay? So SHBG, too much or too low is not good, okay? So sex hormone binding globulin impacts free T availability and also free DHT availability, okay? So people on carnivore or low carb diet, they will probably have super high SHBG. You need to check if you want to get the most of your androgens, okay? Because even with low androgens, if you have this androgen sensitivity, you can get a lot of benefits and rewards, okay? So LH, FSH, okay? So signal of your testes, okay? Low, then there is a central cause, okay? So also pregnenolone optional C, raw steroidogenic capacity, okay? So also, like I said, I made a video about inflammation. Watch this video about inflammation, because if you want to fix ED, low testosterone, gut issue, all these kind of things, check this video about inflammation marker. They are also affecting your hormonal health, okay? So methylation, detox panel, okay? So homocysteine elevation means poor methylation, low B6, B12 folate, or MTHFR, okay? So guys that have been used Accutane, for example, in the past, they have also higher level of homocysteine, okay? So vitamin B12, methylcobalamin, okay? Cofactor for COMT and dopamine metabolism, okay? Folate, another methyl donor, okay? Vitamin B6, needed for dopamine synthesis and estrogen detox, okay? Glutathione, it's the main antioxidant and also useful for detoxification pathways, okay? So there is also optional genetic test for MTHFR, okay? But also you can see from tests like Dutch test or Genova if you have some methylation issues, okay? Inflammation, immune status, okay? So like I told you, HS, CRP, high sensitivity, inflammation marker, affects hormonal signaling, 5-alpha to 5-beta balance, okay? So WBC with differential, general immune function plus rule out chronic infection, okay? So ESR, optional inflammatory marker, okay? Slower reacting than CRP, yeah? So nutrient and metabolic health, okay? Vitamin D, 25 or H, okay? So low D reduce not testosterone, but the benefits of testosterone. You feel these benefits of testosterone on much higher level, okay? So also low level increases inflammation, okay? So magnesium needed for several enzymes, okay? Zinc, cofactor for 5-alpha reductase, testosterone synthesis, ferritin, iron panel, energy, guys, dopamine, immune function, low iron equals fatigue, okay? So fasting, insulin, glucose, HbA1c, metabolic flexibility, androgen production depends on insulin sensitivity, okay? So then you can have we can do like serum, AM, cortisol, okay? So we can do full thyroid test, okay? Reverse T3, free T3, free T4, TSH, liver enzyme, AST, LT, GGT, PSA, okay? So Dutch complete, okay? So includes also methylation plus hormone detox, okay? So like 2-methoxy E1 to OH E1 ratio reflects count methylation of estrogen. HBA, okay, so this is dopamine metabolites, reflects count and MAO activity. Norepinephrine, epinephrine metabolites is VMA, okay, so it will talk about catecholamine metabolism, okay. Quinolinate, neuroinflammation, tryptophan diversion, okay. B6 markers like xanthurenate, kinurenate, okay. MMA, B12 markers, biotin, glutathione, okay. Indican is gut indicator, okay, so it will tell about your gut health, okay. So these tests, Dutch test does not include homocysteine, SAM ratio, and like I told you, Dutch test will tell you a lot about your 5-alpha reductase function, about the DHT metabolites, and about your pathways. If you are more likely 5-alpha, it's better. You are more androgenic, or 5-beta, it's not so great, okay? So Genova has also methylation panel, but Genova has other really great tests that covers amino acids, organic acids like oats, vitamins, mineral, okay, so oxidative stress, methylation indicators like homocysteine, sometimes SAM, detox phases, okay, essential fatty acid, okay. So guys, I work with many clients and sometimes everything looks perfect, and then you make other tests and you find the root cause, okay. So guy, I understand this kind of test costs a lot of money, but if you really want to fix your health, okay, so do the test. And if you want my help to tell you what you need to fix from the results, okay, so you will find a link for the coaching, okay. So also Genova, some tests have heavy metals and toxic exposure. Recently I worked with many guys that have these issues. Everything was great, and suddenly these tests gave us the real root cause of the problems, okay. So mold, heavy metals are not great even for your hormones, okay. So organic acid test will cover B vitamins, mitochondrial function, okay. Want higher testosterone, fix your mitochondrial function, okay. So detox marker, glutathione, oxalate, neurotransmitter, yeast, mold, oxalates, okay, dysbiosis marker, okay. So if you know what test to do, you can really get great overview. If we are talking about price, okay, so about price, this test can cost around $1,500 US dollars, okay, altogether, okay. So yeah, that's it, guys. Tell me what you think about this video, and if you've done some of these tests. The more you will do, the more you will learn about your health, okay. Bye.